สวัสดีค่ะพบกับมิวนะคะแล้วก็น้องคลีนส
สวั
วัสดีครับ
สดีครับ Hello.
Yeah, welcome today. I would like to introduce you about Mr. Brandon. He from Canada. So can you introduce yourself to our people,
Yes,
please?
hello. My name is Brandon Al. Um, I live in Canada, Toronto, and Toronto is the largest city here in Canada. We have 35 million people. We have most of the fresh water in the world. That's where all of our Great Lakes are. It's a great country. If you ever get a chance, you should come visit. So that's about me. Anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah, what you do in Canada? Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, so in Canada, I do a lot of volunteering and the work through the churches for the homeless, for people who are struggling with addiction and mental health. And I go around, I help people, I make food, I talk to people who are struggling. I studied science, math, computers, and medicine. So I just want to continue being in the public service and to try to make the world a better place and help raise vibration and frequency and love and everything, right? Make a world a better place.
Yes, you very nice person. And then
Thank you.
can you tell me a little bit how we raise the vibration? People, everybody has like vibration, but how we raise our vibration to get higher?
Right. So, a lot of people, through whether it's media, whether it's through, schools, the education system, TV, we're kind of taught to not be authentic, to not be true, right? Everyone kind of is like, anger is a bad emotion. Don't be angry. Don't be too happy. Don't laugh too loud. Try to everybody be the same, right? Like a cookie cutter. Like everyone just be the same. If you're too different, that's not good. So, instead of worrying about what everyone else thinks, just do what makes you happy. And when you be true to yourself and you're authentic and you're not pretending or wearing like a mask, that raises your vibration because they say authenticity has the highest frequency, right? Next to love, right?
Mhm.
So, and not being greedy and not being selfish, but always being true to yourself. So it's just a matter of forgetting what you've learned and just learning new and through experience and just being open to new ideas and never being really scared, right? Like you can feel a little fear, but you have courage and you move through it. So you just kind of have to have the courage, the faith, the belief, and you just put yourself out to experience new experiences and to go out there and meet people and just be honest and just be kind, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very clear. Yeah. Your answers like no scare and like meet people, help each other and think positive. Like it's easy way. Correct?
Correct. It's
Okay.
it's 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 really easy once you break out of the prison, right? Because like the Matrix, the mental prison, it's like whether the
Yeah.
Matrix is a real place, like a
Uh-huh.
computer simulation. I don't know this, but in a like a theoretical sense, the Matrix could be believed as a mental prison. They try to brainwash you or hypnotize you or to control the way that you think. And once you kind of break out of that, it's easy. And you just have to start questioning everything. If they say this is, one plus one is two, you have to say why. Always ask why, right? Just don't take anything, like don't believe anyone. Just believe it for yourself. Like go find out. You have to ask lots of questions. Question everything. They don't want you to question things. They want you to just be like, here, like we tell you
Follow.
this, you listen, and then you have to say, but why? Just question everything.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
I know you we talked before about the number. You
correct.
interesting on how you get into like the number. Example like 13. What is that meaning?
Okay, well, there's a few different ways I could talk about it. I could talk about it like in the ways that are personal to me, and then I could talk about it in the ways that is like relates to everybody. Should I tell you both ways there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure. We have time, no worry.
Yeah.
We want to hear more.
Okay. So in the way that 13 means to me a lot
Okay.
is that, like, well, with my name Brandon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It the beginning letter, you can see it there, the B. If you put
B.
if you put a
Yeah.
1 and a 3 next to it, it looks like a B. And the letters A,
Yes.
B, and C are the first, second, and third letters. So B sits in between the first letter and the third letter, right? So not only does 1 and 3 look like a B, but A being the first letter and C being the third letter,
Yeah. And
that's
C, right?
it.
Okay.
B is right in between. So 1 and 3,
Okay.
B sits in between. Also, the last letter of my last name is an M, and M is the 13th letter.
Oh, also,
Magic.
yeah.
Magic.
Right, right. Yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, there's another reason. It's kind of personal. It has to do with me and where I was born between siblings, and I'm one of three. So I'm
Uh,
one of three, right? So there's, like, I'm one of three.
okay.
Yeah. So, and then also with like, let's say in other senses, in the jury and judges,
Uh-huh.
you have a panel of 12 judges, and then you have, 12 jurors, and then you have one judge that decides. So you have 12 plus 1 is 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the Last Supper, you have the 12 disciples, and then you have Jesus, which is again 13.
Mm-hmm.
In the American history, you had 13 original colonies,
Yes.
and then the eagle is holding 13 arrows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it also has 13 leaves on an olive branch. And the motto, the E pluribus unum, which is Latin, it stands for out of many are one. It has 13 letters. In the Bible, Genesis chapter 1 verse 3, it says about and then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Mm-hmm.
And then also there's a verse that I can't remember exactly, but when it says, when Lucifer fell from the heavens,
Mm-hmm.
1/3 of the stars came with him. Right. So there's that 1/3, right? The 1/3 of the stars are supposed to represent, like, the third of angels that fell
Mm-hmm.
from heaven. The earth is approximately 1/3 water, 1/3 earth, and 2/3 water, 1/3 land.
Mm-hmm.
There are 13 lunar cycles in a year.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
are right. There are
Mm-hmm.
13
Uh-huh.
cycles for a woman to reproduce. All right.
Right.
So, and if you take the 365 days in a year, it
Mm-hmm.
actually divides by 13 to 28 days, closer than if you divide it by 12 to 31, 30, 31, 30. So a year actually divides more evenly by 13 than it does by 12. There's even in Norse mythology, there was the 12 people on I forget, the 12 gods, and then they had the 13th Loki. Loki was the god of mischief, and he brought disruption to the balance.
Mm-hmm.
13 is supposed to also be about, creativity, authenticity, rebirth, and the numbers 1 and 3. 1 is authority, and 3 is creativity.
Right.
So there's just a bunch of examples there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few.
Yeah. So how
Yeah.
about, like, what is, like, important for people to know that number? Not like scare or
Okay, yeah. So about the fear, right? So
right, right.
there's a lot of misconception about it. A lot of people think it's bad luck, right?
Yes.
So I remember earlier I was saying about questioning everything.
Mm-hmm.
So people that have power, for instance, they may not want other people to have power. So people lie a lot, which is a very low frequency thing to do.
Mhm.
So if they have access to a secret, they don't want you to have it. They're going to keep it secret. So they're going to say it's bad luck, it's bad luck, it's bad luck. And then everyone just believes it. But as I said before, you have to ask why. So what we've seen is a lot of times, the truth is sometimes the opposite. So the fact that people are saying it's bad, right away you should think maybe it's good, right? Because usually what people say is the opposite. There's a lot of people not telling the truth. So with the 13th floor, you don't see a lot of 13th floor. They had a movie,
No, the hotel,
Friday
right?
the Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
And they try to
No, the
put this,
hotel.
the hotel room. Yeah, with
Okay.
the
Yeah, no 13th floor. No
no
room.
13th, no room, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And it kind of makes you this is where, again, I said, with like society and media, it kind of makes you afraid, right? That you're feeling that fear again. But I think it's mostly just they're trying to hide something from people so that they don't know about it. It's really up for the viewer. Like, the viewer should go ask the questions. I'm not the one here to tell you, is it good, is it bad. To me, it's good, but like for you, you should go find out if it's good or bad. I think it's good. I think there's a lot of misconception behind the number, and you should always ask your own questions.
Mhm. So like basically it's like depend on the person too, right? But I think it's good that we think it's positive. Like it's good number. Everything good.
Well, yeah, it could be good, and it can be bad. So, like, let's take an instance for like the Last Supper, right? The Last Supper, the picture with the 12 disciples and Jesus. So you could take the 13th as being Judas is the one that betrayed him. So someone
Right.
could say, well, there's the instance, well, Judas was the 13th. Well, why would you count Judas as the 13th? Who was really Judas? But then you could say Jesus was the 13th, and he's the rebirth, right? Like in tarot card, the 13th card is death.
Mhm.
And people say that, oh, that's bad, I'm gonna die, right? And the thing is that, like, that's not death in the physical sense. It's death as in something ends and something new begins. So it's a new beginning. So Jesus was the 13th. He died, but he came back. 3 days later, he was resurrected. So you can see two different aspects depending on which lens you look through. You have like the yin and yang, right? There's a little on each side. It can go either way. It's more of a sign. Like, like how in spirituality they'll say a sign from your higher self, or a sign from the spiritual realm, or angel numbers.
Angel number.
And so it's a sign to pay attention. If you see this number 13, you should pay attention. What is going on around you when you see it? Even if you're in a bad situation and you see 13, then you might think that 13 is bad, but not necessarily, because if you're in a bad situation and you see 13 and you start paying attention, you could get out of a bad situation. So it could be like a warning sign. So you just really have to pay attention and look at all the details.
Okay. And how about like you see my brothers, he has a 13 number in his head. He have to see it every day, when he look at the mirror. And what do you
Yeah,
think?
Often every
I'm
day.
I'm very curious about that. Could you actually tell me some more about that, the history of why you chose that and what it means to you? Maybe you could teach me some things that I don't know.
เขาบอกให้
Sure.
บอกให้
This
ท
Yeah.
ำเว้น
this one for me is 1 plus 3 is 4. This is creation number 4. Is the human have 4 elements.
Yes. The
Yeah,
ether,
that
air,
that
fire.
is 13. Yeah, for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
13 is the
Okay.
creation of element. For me, is 4 element and chakra. Heart chakra is
Chakras.
fourth
Yeah.
4.
Crown. The
no
fourth
you
Yeah.
one.
mean the fourth, the heart.
Yeah.
The heart. Yeah. The heart
Heart
chakra.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. For me,
Okay.
is
So
love. 13 is love.
13 is love. Yeah. Love creation.
Yeah, love
Anything
creation.
else?
Yeah. And you see the clock. You see the clock at 1 to 12.
the
Yes.
number in the
Yeah,
clock.
but
You
this
know,
this
yeah.
is the
Yes, yes.
13 is outside
Right.
outside the circle.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And when
It makes a
like,
spiral.
yeah, and when
Yeah.
we see the matrix and we walk outside and we can see มิวบอกช่วยอธิบายดิ
The reality.
I yeah
You see the reality. Yeah.
not the matrix.
Not the illusion. Yeah, not the illusion. Right.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
Outside of the physical world, like
Yes.
beyond.
Outside the,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
beyond. Yeah. Beyond. Yeah, he understands. When you know, remember when you get it? Like, how old are you that time? อายุเท่าไหร่ก่อน
น่าจะ 29 maybe 29.
29 a few years ago.
A few years ago, eh?
Yes.
And is it red there?
What color?
Yeah, red, but red. But I want the
Red?
new one, the blue color. I want to change to blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red is a three-letter word, and blue is a 4-letter word.
Yeah,
So there's your 4.
Yeah.
There's your
Yes.
4 again.
Four elements.
Yes, he likes the 4 elements.
More meaning. This one.
Yeah. So fire and then water,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
13 have any other significant meaning to you?
มีอะไรอีกไหมเลข13มีอะไรที่สำคัญสำหรับน้องคินไหม
In Hindu religions, you know the god
Sakti?
in Hindu.
Hindu
Sakti?
god this one Shiva.
Shiva.
You know Shiva?
Ice. Yeah.
Yeah. And Vishnu
Yes.
and Brahma.
Brahma, like
Yeah.
Brahma, Brahmacharya.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brahma. Yeah.
Yeah, it's three creation and destroyer and อีกอันหนึ่งอะสมดุลอะ
สร้างสรรค์
Okay.
แถว
forget the word
เดี๋ยวนะ
And
สมดุลอะ
how about? Yeah, that's great.
protection like protection.
Protection.
Yeah.
Lots of protection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Three
Yes,
god
lots of
and combine together and one. You know,
Beautiful. Yes.
three of them combine to one.
Yes.
And
Kinda
it's
like the Trinity,
one tree.
the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Trinity,
beautiful.
same like Trinity.
Trinity. Yes.
Yeah. Same in Hindu have same with Trinity.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. I like that. And Milky, do you have any association to the number 13?
Yeah, I saw often like all the
A
time.
lot often every day,
Often,
all the time, and the people
all the time. When
the
I look
people
at
in
yeah, see every time I look at the clock here, it's gonna be
Yeah.
13. Yeah, 1/3,
Yeah.
3/1, like that. You know, all the time, all days. I believe it's
And-
like not coincident. It's like the one you told me before. The number for reminding. You know, I'm
Yes.
for myself. I'm not like scared or not scared. Just
Right.
prepare. When I see it, I say I will connect like something happened, something different from me. What happened? What's going on? I'm trying to connect myself with the
Yeah.
universe.
It reminds you to stop and take a second and think, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have a good or a bad. Is you
No,
you
no,
just
no.
you,
No,
when you
no,
see
good,
it,
bad.
When you see it,
See the connect.
your body, your soul is making you feel something. When
Yeah.
you see it,
Yes.
you feel something strong.
Yes. And I just look in myself. You know, maybe like
You look in yourself.
heartbeat or like
Yeah.
try to take like deep breath. You know. Yeah.
Be-
Be with
Excellent.
myself. Mm-hmm. So and then we talk about the other number too, like Tesla number.
Yeah, the
69.
369. I actually have another couple points on the 13 too.
Oh yeah, you can say
Yeah. Okay, so have you heard of gematria? So
No.
in the So
No.
there's the numerology. There's also a Jewish numerology. There's a
Oh.
website for it called it's called Gemtria, and the Hebrew word for love
Uh-huh.
equates to 13,
Oh.
and
Mhm.
the Hebrew word for unity is also equals to 13, and love and unity together is 26, and 26 is the number of God. For you say Yahweh, you know Yahweh.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Yahweh is
Yeah, Yahweh. Yeah, Yahweh. So
Yahweh.
Yahweh. So the Jewish number for Yahweh is 26, and the 26 is the 13 of the unity, which is 1, and then the 13 for the word love. So there was another 2 points that I forgot for a moment.
Okay,
Oh,
everything is 13. Okay, everything
Right.
I
It's
believe
called
that.
Ahawa, right? Hebrew
Yeah.
13 number is
Yeah.
called Ahawa.
Yes, correct.
Ahawa.
Correct.
Okay.
That is the one.
All right. It's like connect not only Jesus, it's connect all around the world. Like he say Hindu God, even Buddhist. You know
Yes.
Buddhist? I'm Thai.
Yes.
I'm Buddhist too.
Yeah.
When we bow like this, you know, Buddhist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have 3 too. It's called
Yes.
พระพุทธ พระธรรม พระสงฆ์ It's like statue and Buddha and monk.
Yes.
You know monk, right? The one that have
Yeah.
the bald head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Same
Yeah,
13.
they
Yeah.
have 3 too in the Buddhist. Yeah, we
And
believe in Buddha. Yeah, Buddha, and then what is that? The word that he teach us, and the other one the monk.
yeah.
31 ภพ
It's
3 the Buddha 31 dimensions.
31 diamond
Am I-
chance.
in 13, yeah, it's 13 too.
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay,
Buddhist.
Yeah.
Yes, nice. I would like to learn
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about this in the future.
Yes. Yeah. And then we talk about the other number too. I mentioned earlier. The test. Oh, here. Hold on. Wait. In Buddha, he teach 31 realm of existence. You know, like when we die, we go like different realm. Like
Yeah.
afterlife. Yeah, that the Buddhist
Yeah.
taught us. Yeah.
Okay, the Buddhist afterlife has a significance to the number 31.
Yes, it's called 31
Okay.
realm of existence.
Okay, like levels of existence.
Yes, 31
Got
levels.
it. Got it. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it switch to 13, 1 and 3. Same.
Right,
Switch
it's backwards, like in a mirror.
backward. Yeah,
Yes,
same.
yes. So like 13, 31. Yeah.
Yeah.
1331 is backwards. 1331.
Right.
And
Yeah.
another example is the reflection, the mirror verse. You know this one? 13 is the mirror.
Oh, Middle
Earth,
Earth. Yeah.
Earth,
Yes. There's
Yeah.
12, and then the one realm that rules them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then we start with the other number, the 369.
Okay.
Everybody been talking about that number. It's like if you know that number, you can connect to the sword or the other word, the higher self, or the one we talking about. Can you explain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 369, right?
Right. You can call
Right.
369, 396,
Or,
936.
yeah, 639, and any kind of variation there.
Right.
So there was the quote from Nikola Tesla. If you only knew the significance of 369, you would have the key to the universe. He also said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, thinks in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. There's the spiritual and the physical, right? So if we're gonna split the spiritual away from the physical, I'm gonna first start with 2 examples in the physical,
Right.
and where 369 is not found. So one is in biology with cell division. When a new when a new living thing is being born, it cell divides. The egg splits from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, so on and so forth. 32, 64, 128, 256. In numerology, you always add the numbers to the lowest single digit. So 1, 2, 4, 8. Let's take 16. 1 plus 6, 7. 32. 3 plus 2, 5. 64. 6 plus 4, 10. The numbers 3, 6, and 9 never show up. So they're beyond the physical, because these physical laws of how binary powers work and how the cell divides work, they always work with numbers that never appear as 3, 6, 9 or reduce to 3, 6, 9. So it's kind of, that's one example of how there's something that's outside of the physical, like how you were saying earlier that 13 on a clock, but 13 is out of the clock. It's beyond it. So with these two examples, also computer technology follows the same rule. It's called binary powers. In binary powers, you have 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, the exponent, if you will, 2 to the power of 4. And they're the same numbers as a biological machine. Us humans, life, our cells divide at 2, 4, 6, 8. If you think of your cell phone or your computer, how much how much memory do you have? 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes in your phone. It's the same numbers. So neither in technology, neither in biology in the world do these numbers 3, 6, 9 either appear on their own or reduce down to. So there's something beyond the physical where this interesting pattern emerges. So there's one instance there. 3 and 6 also, in the vortex mathematics, they represent an oscillating energy, which also is in symmetry with the yin and yang symbol. So 3 is the yin and the 6 is the yang. So that's another area that it shows up. Let's see, what are the, so then you have the frequencies of the healing tones, right? That one I know you guys know a bit about. I saw one of your other videos that you talked about the healing frequencies. And I think right now there's a lot on, if you see TikTok or shorts or whatever, you hear all this, there's people now making music with the tones of the frequency of the 369 hertz. So they would say that like 396, would be good for like relieving guilt. If you're feeling like a kind of shame, or you're feeling kind of guilt, or you're kind of like you made a mistake and you don't know how to get beyond feeling better, you would listen to the frequency 396. And then another one was 693, and that would help with like interpersonal relationships. Do I know or think that it works like this? I don't know. I'm not saying that it does. I'm just saying that is what the consensus online is saying. And then there's the 963, which is the 369 backwards. Again, like your 1331, the 693 is supposed to help with your divine connection to the source. So, and then they also do with manifestation, right? This is a TikTok trend now, I believe. They'll, in the morning, they'll write 3 things that you want. And then in the afternoon, you write 3 ways how you're going to achieve it to kind of amplify it. So the first 3 is what you want, what you're vibrating to, if you will. So you set these 3 points of intention. I would like to do this. I would like to get that. I would like to go here. And those are your 3 vibrational points where you're going to move there. And then in the afternoon, you're going to write 6 ways how you're going to get them. And then you write 9 ways of 9 ways to kind of seal to completion. So it's you write 9 ways of how you're going to achieve it as well. And it's just again, like if you focus on something, these numbers 369 in this manifestation thing that you see on TikTok, it's more of it's repetition, repetition, repetition. And there is some significance to these numbers. You start focusing on them, you start seeing them everywhere. Every time there's a 3, a 6, or a 9 on a clock, that it will remind you, I have to go write this down. And as you write things down, what you focus on, you will go towards. I know there are some people that would say that people that don't believe, they would argue that there's only 10 numbers, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're bound to start seeing like repetitions of numbers. Or pareidolia, right? Pareidolia is like how you look in the clouds and you see a face. You start to see patterns, right? So sometimes people they'll try to explain it away with science, but that's part of the matrix, right? Being in this kind of mental prison that people tell you, they try to make you not believe. Whether it's real, whether it's not, it's something to believe in. And to believe in something bigger than the world is very important, because if you're like an existentialist or a nihilist, someone who doesn't believe that there's any purpose, a person without purpose are usually very unhappy. But when you find a purpose, or you find something to believe in that is so grand, so great, that's amazing and wonderful, it can really lift your spirits up and raise your vibration at the same time. If you like things in motion stay in motion unless acted on by an outside force. If you're going downwards, you're gonna keep kind of going that direction. So if you're like, I don't believe, I don't see the beauty in the numbers, that's a negative kind of vibration, and you'll keep going that way. And if you do believe, and you believe in angel numbers, and you believe in signs, and you believe in higher purposes, you'll keep shooting for better. Whether it's real, whether it's not, that's not important. What's important is, what does it do for you? What does it do for the world? If it helps you, that's a good thing, right? So it helps me, right? It's something that I get to focus on. Like you said, Milky, when you look at your phone, you see the 13, you take a second and you breathe, right? And same thing, right? When I see the numbers 11, 11, I think, oh, like, let me stop for a second and think of my whole life, right? It makes me think of everything, and like feeling gratefulness, or, concern, or how do I fix this? I see the numbers 333, and it's kind of like, oh, like I remember myself. I look inwards. That's what you said, right, Milky? You look inwards.
Yeah.
So it's important for people to always ask questions, right? Like that's the whole thing, is like, we can never know everything. And the more that we know, and the more we'll ask questions. And these numbers, numbers govern the universe. They're everywhere. You cannot escape numbers. And we'll never truly understand them all. But the way that we create everything, physically, digitally, it all breaks down to numbers, and understanding them. And there's no doubt that there are patterns that keep appearing. And it makes you ask why. And why is a very good question to have. So that's there are definitely some things there. Is there anything else that specifically about these numbers? Like, what have you heard?
Yeah, example, like you talk about, we cannot escape from the number. We born with a number, right? Example, like I born like on the 10, you born like 13, you born like 5. Everybody has their own number.
Right.
You born, and then
Yeah.
when you grow up, you will still have number, because why you have the bank account number, the
Right.
identity number. It's also, so
Right.
everybody has a number. That's why you say it pattern. I can see it too. Is somebody
Yeah.
says like, oh, it's like coincidence or whatever, but I think it's like God, or I don't know what you believe in. It create this world. Everything creation, like me, you,
Yeah.
animal, tree, everything is creating by something else. What do you
Right.
think about
Absolutely.
it? Okay, yeah.
Oh, so the creation versus chaos. So like the Big Bang, or whether like intelligent design. So, during my studies, chemistry, science, physics, biology, there is a great divide between people that say intelligent design and people that say it's just kind of chaos and everything kind of formed. But there are a lot of very well educated scientists that they say that the more that you learn about the complexities of our world, the harder and harder it becomes to deny that it wasn't created with intention, that it wasn't designed. So I believe it was created with intention. Like it was intentional. Like there is a design behind it, right? Like you could look at some things like, maybe bacteria that is kind of like a mess, right? It's not symmetrical. But if you look at animals, like we have, like everything is in redundancy, right? So when we build technology, we build backups, right? There's never just one. If one system goes down, you have another system to take its place. We have two eyes, right? We lose one eye, the other eye works, right? We have two ears, we lose one ear, the other ear works. We have two hands. Everything is really redundant, except for we just have the one head and the one heart, right? So, the fact that there's redundancy, we do the same thing when we build machines. We build them, engineers and, mechanics or something like that. They'll say two is one and one is none. If you have one, if you lose that, you have nothing. But if you have two, it's just kind of an intelligent design where you see this symmetry everywhere. And it's just, they say anything that can happen will happen. If you put like an apple in a box, like a quantum physics thing, that the atoms will rearrange into everything possible. But in an infinite time and an infinite world, the number 8 has the infinity sign.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was born on the 8th day, right?
I
So
have a
I
tattoo.
like that number.
I have tattoo
Yeah,
this
so
one.
you got the yeah. I saw. Yeah, another
Infinity,
great number,
but
right? Another great number.
Yes.
but
That's
this
the
one is
Mobius strip.
you see have outside the egg can go out to the bird.
Yeah,
It can out.
Oh,
It,
you see
yeah.
the exit
it's not
here. The exit.
So it's
not.
so like going beyond infinity. Is that what it's supposed to mean?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
exit
beyond. Yeah,
Beyond, yeah.
to
That's
get
like
freedom, right? The bird mean freedom.
freedom. Yeah, it's free
yeah,
from the cage, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So in an infinite universe, anything could happen. But I still believe that our existence was not accidental. All right. So I would say it's not accidental, right? I don't just wear this for decoration, right? I do believe that there is an intelligent creator behind everything. I'm not really prepared to go
ET,
further on that.
ET,
Hmm?
You
ET?
believe in alien?
engineer.
Yeah. I mean, it's statistically impossible that in a
Yeah,
universe this large that there's not life somewhere else. Yes, like a simple answer. Yes, I believe there is life beyond the earth. Right? Yes, absolutely. Right? It's
another
absolutely.
DNA, not human. Not same DNA,
Oh,
different
absolutely.
DNA. Yeah,
Absolutely, right? On the periodic table, silicon is right below or above, I can't remember, of carbon. So a very stable, like carbon is a 4 bonded molecule, makes it very stable and very good for life. Silicon, which funnily enough, computer technology, our CPU uses silicon, right? So it is feasible that you might be able to make a stable helix of some sort that could have been made of silicon at some point, right? Using a silicon bond instead of a carbon bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely not like human, right? Something different, given different environmental, pressure, heat, different access to different quantities of different resources. Or with God, all things are possible, right? The Creator could make it happen, right? The way that all the planets are certain distances from the sun and the heat. It's like a chemistry set of the universe. We play with chemistry sets in the lab. God plays with chemistry sets of the universe, right? Well, look what we could do in a couple thousand, 100,000 years, however long humans have been here. We've done amazing things in a chemistry lab. Imagine what an infinite being of infinite knowledge and infinite time could achieve. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
create this world. Like I believe like human like a god too, like we used to have like cell phone, remember long time ago, we cannot see each other, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, big
Yeah. These
one.
big, yeah.
Even
Yeah.
travel, like now we have 3 different countries. I'm from California, you from Canada, and Clean is in Thailand. See, before we cannot even like imagine, we cannot see each other, but now we have airplane, we can do FaceTime. See, like technology,
Yeah.
from the creator, and it's human, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like magic in a sense,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes.
Like if you went back a couple hundred years ago, they would say this is magic.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
there's
magic.
there's an author, Arthur C. Clarke, I think it is. His quote is, "Any technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic." So that, and imagine where will we be in 50 more years, right?
Flying car.
With drones, we're almost there, right? I've seen technology demonstrations for ambulances that are just giant drones. So they have like 4 helicopters, and it looks like you fly a drone,
Yes.
but it's an ambulance.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So that's a flying car, right? A helicopter is kind of a flying car, but I've seen somewhere in, I think maybe Dubai, they had a car,
Mm-hmm.
and then the drone propellers comes out and it flies away.
Cool.
So like that, a flying car is not even like the most advanced thing that will happen. There's a couple we charge our cell phones all the time, but they have nuclear batteries that last 50 years. So maybe in like 10 15 more years, you're going to buy a cell phone, you're never going to charge it, right? It's going to be a nuclear battery.
Mm-hmm.
Or the amount of energy required to run it because of the shrinking of silicon. Every time they shrink like the architecture, the processing node. Mm-hmm. So I think they're down to like 2 nanometers. They're almost in the angstrom level. Mm-hmm. Every time that happens, it requires less energy to produce more power, in a sense, like more processing power, more compute. And you might be able to just run a phone off of like the bioelectricity of your body. You could put a couple solar panels in it. You stick it in your pocket. You walk around. The future is crazy, right? Again, with that doubling number, that 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Every year and a half, every 2 years, the computer technology doubles. In 2 years from now, the advancements we've made since like the 30s, whenever Alan Turing helped with some of the first computers there. The last 100 years of computers, in 2 years, will do another 100 years of advancements. So in 10 years, like no one will recognize what's going on because of this doubling number, where 369 doesn't show up in. It's so again, imagine with the creator could do infinitely more.
Now the wave,
right? There's millions of years. And
oh, he said he saw the wave in his forehead. No, I mean the here, the crown. Yes.
The crown chakra.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like you channeling from the source when you talk.
Yes.
I feel
you're saying me? You feel it?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think like his connection, see the internet.
Yeah.
concentrate
Yes.
สมาธิ
Yes. The technology is still catching up over there a little bit because me and you were on the we're in North America, right?
Yes.
So California is not too far from me, right? Maybe like 3,000 miles or something. It's not that
Right.
far.
And then I think it's 2 hours apart. I'm right now I'm like 6:48. I think you like
Yeah.
oh no
9.
hour 9 yeah.
Yeah, 9:48. It's almost 10
3
o'clock at night.
hours apart.
And then me and Clean, we're 12 hours apart.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what else you have to say? Clean, what else you want to say to him?
everything thank you ขอบคุณมาก
And he said thank you. Yeah. And today we have one
Thank you.
thing as common, right?
Yes. We all have this. Clean, where's yours?
yeah
There we go. The
Okay,
three
we're
of
gonna
us.
do like
This
maybe
one is,
1 minute
password.
for the
Password.
Yeah.
yeah, just
password.
connecting. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna
Okay.
connecting. Yeah. Here.
Let's see. Let's do a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of this.
Yeah. For connection.
Okay.
Oh, you fast. He fast.
A little bit.
But I have like harder one. See, I have
Yes.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you do have a harder one. Okay, hold on.
He almost finished.
Not quite.
Almost.
Let's see. Can you do it, Clean?
ผมไม่ทำอะไรเลย
Did you do it?
คุณแบบไม่สน I don't use the brain use the vibe I don't use the brain
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I have to see. Okay, that's that.
ฟีดแล้ว
Blue, red.
See, we do like
Uh,
I don't have
I'm al-
anything like you
I'm
almost
almost
got that. One
you
more.
feed right
I'm almost there.
Almost there.
I'm almost there. Should I do it?
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Almost.
Oh, he has
Okay.
it.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay.
Dorming Clean has it. The one is
You have two of them?
I think he borrowed from mom. Mom has
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
He's cheating, you know. He gave from someone else.
I steal back from my mom
See, he borrowed from his mom. From my mom.
There.
Yeah, see? Brandon done. Oh wow,
There you
very
go.
good. Yep.
And
yeah
then
very
I can,
beautiful
and then I can do this one here, and then that's it.
See?
And now I change it up.
Right.
The centers.
Uh-huh. Oh wow, look nice. Yes. Yeah.
so funny
Yeah.
So
very beautiful
What do you think? This one help. Oh, you know the Rubik.
the
Yeah.
4, yeah, I think it takes on average it's like 1 to 3 minutes for this one, and I think the 4 is like 12 minutes, 15 minutes it takes, and then the 5 takes like 30 minutes or something. It gets a lot harder, not quite exponentially, but there's a growth curve. But I have a 4 somewhere, but I haven't done it in a while, but that's a good one to have.
Yes. And I'm asking, like, do you know, like, you think this one is help people if they play, you know, like
Oh, for sure, 100%. It there's a sense of spatial relations, right? In your head, you're kind of keeping track of all these different aspects, and you're looking at one side, but you kind of have to know what's going on every side. So it's good for your memory. It's good for in spatial relations. It's like what's happening in space in your XYZ axis.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely puzzles will always help you, right? So it keeps the mind, it's a discipline thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're very difficult. If you show someone, they'll say, "Oh, I can't do it," and they throw it away, right? It's about how long can you stay working on a problem, and you're gonna come across a lot of bumps. You're gonna a lot of things that are gonna go wrong, and you have to find the willpower and the discipline to not give up. So it's hard, but it's not impossible. So if you can teach somebody, like, look, it's hard, but stick with it, and it teaches you a good discipline of never giving up, and it's good for the brain.
I think it help you with the focus too.
Yeah, for sure.
Focus, and then you can meditation with this too.
Yes, absolutely, right. People have those fidget spinners,
Yes, I
right?
used to sell that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
help
fidget
people. They call they have the HD, right?
uh I'm not familiar.
I
ASD,
think so.
like
Yeah.
it's a sensory, it's a sensory issue, right? So you have like it helps with like mechano-tactical stimulation, right? Mechano-tactile stimulation. So for fidgeting, but this is a very advanced fidgeting.
Yeah, fidget spinner is like help to focus and relieve.
Yeah, like relieve anxiety or something.
Anxiety? Yeah, relieve anxiety.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would say this gives you anxiety.
It's better, more challenge. It's like we have
Yeah.
the same, and then we can do.
Yes.
I think you're gonna be the fastest
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, but it's good to to not give up, right? Like that's a good lesson really for life is when things are difficult, like to not give up. And even if you can't do like a problem, whether it's this, whether it's whatever, you put it aside for a day, 2 days, 3 days, and then you come back and you try again, right? Keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
But life is a giant puzzle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's we're architects, we're creators, right? Back to the number of 13, right?
Yes.
13 is that creation number, and it's up to us to create it, to take a mess, to take chaos, just like a bunch of random colors, and
Right.
you create art with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, definitely good.
369.
369.
Oh, it has it's the
Yeah.
pyramid.
Is that a dice or is it like
It's a pyramid.
it's a pyramid? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the pyramids, very good,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, I like these things. Is that for
And
your
they have
keychain?
the Star of David in the middle.
The Star of David.
Yes, in the middle. You see it in the middle?
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, I do see it.
That one he make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He like to
You
make a
make
lot
that.
of things, Clean like to make
Yeah.
a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a creator.
Yeah, great.
You like that's the number 13.
369.
Creation.
Yeah,
369.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an artist that makes music called 369. 369
Yeah.
Mafia. They're a rap group. Do you know them?
Yeah, I heard the sad song.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to listen to them, and I never made the connection to the 369. I wonder if they knew that. I'd like to talk to them and ask them if they knew that.
Oh.
Because that's their
It's been a while though. I don't remember. It's a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time.
You're
right. It is a long time
Brainwash.
ago.
Brainwash. 13 brainwash. Brainwash.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the pyramid? Do you know anything about how they make or what is the important for people?
Oh, the pyramids.
Right.
I don't know a lot about it. I mean, I know as much as anybody else that watches Discovery Channel or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of theory. There's a lot of like hypothesis, a lot of guessing around it. Like about what was it? Mercury, the pool at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, and it was supposed to be like, yeah, and it was like a conductor, and the top of the pyramid used to have like a gold cap on it.
Mhm.
And it was kind of going back to Nikola Tesla because he wanted to create wireless energy that he
Mhm.
could transport energy through the air. And they were saying that the pyramids were kind of like a battery or a capacitor or some kind of receptacle to receive like cosmic energy or like 0 point energy, and it was supposed to be like an infinite source. I mean, it's all theories and speculation, but or that they point to certain stars and stuff. But what do you know? Can you tell me a bit about it? Let's pretend I don't know anything.
โอเค
Teach me something about it.
น้องคินพูดในเรื่องพีระมิดอะว่ายังไงทำไมถึงสร้างไอ้สามเหลี่ยมอะ
This one I'm channeling from above the frequency from outside, and I'm create the pyramid, the small one, and you see
Okay.
it has the symbol, the symbolic.
Yes,
Do you
I
know
see the
the
symbols.
yeah, you know Greek
Greek?
Greek god?
Greek god
Yes,
like
which one?
Hades, Poseidon
Perseus,
Yeah.
Poseidon, yeah.
Yeah, it's in this symbol. It's Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades and Perseus. You know.
So Hades is the underworld, right?
yes
And
Yeah, yeah.
Cerberus was
is
the
thunder
hellhound, yeah.
and the
Yeah.
water is
Poseidon,
Poseidon yes
yes.
and
Beautiful.
what is that for
Yeah, he
Which
come and said, we want to bring the Olympus back to new world.
yeah,
the earth
It's
you mean
Yeah, New
Mount
Earth.
Olympus.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
13
yeah,
is
and then-
fiction and truth. You know, this one is 50 is fiction and 50 is
Yes.
the truth.
Mhm.
50
It's Ra to in Egypt. Egypt god is 13.
Yes.
You know Ra, the
Ra,
sun.
sun god, sun god.
and God yes
Yeah,
Ra,
yeah.
the sun
This
god,
one
of
too.
course.
13.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
okay he said 13 represent sun god Ra
Yes.
in Egypt.
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah. Well, Ra, the sun god, is and it's the same as like Jesus is the son of God, right? And then he's 13 and Ra is
Yeah.
13. There's similarities between
Yeah.
all of the
Connecting.
religions.
You can see it's
Yeah,
connecting all
they
together.
all connected. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Trinity to Greek god is Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades is 3. Combined is
Right.
13 too. Yeah.
The Trinity, you find
Same.
it everywhere.
Yeah,
3
same.
is a good number. Yeah, 3 is a real good number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Everything is 13 then.
Yeah.
from my thought about the pyramid, I think it's like for connect the sword too. When example like when I meditation, I used to meditation a lot, like 30
Yes.
years, and then I imagine myself as a pyramid. You see, when
Yes.
when I meditation like this, okay, this
Yes.
one is like the top of it, like this.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And then
Yes.
I'm connect.
That's the tree. That's tree pose.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I connect the higher self or the sword by the crown chakra, this one is connecting.
Yeah.
Mm.
These are
knowledge.
mudras. Do you do the
Uh-huh.
mudras? Right?
I do.
Yeah. I do mutra.
No, not that. He knows.
No?
Yeah. No, not that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, mutra, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
power mudra. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good ones.
Yeah, and then it's like not normal, like pyramid is like something very special. I think like how they make pyramid is not like it's not the coincidence. It's have to be meaning in Egypt. They have water,
course.
the Nile River.
The River Nile. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like pyramid around the river.
Yeah.
And then I think they connect to the energy powers.
Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Water is life, right?
Yes.
H2O is hydrogen and oxygen, right? We use that in rocket ships, right?
Yes.
Like O2 and H2, hydrogen is like very explosive. Water turns into fire, right?
Yes, and I heard the story about Elon Musk too. You know Elon Musk, right?
Yes.
The one, yeah, he went to Egypt too, went to the pyramid, and I think he figured out how they made, and then he come back to US and he make the Tesla. You know, like the
Yeah.
electric car. And he make like billions.
Trillion soon, right? Trillion soon. But but so with Egypt, do you know the Emerald Tablet of Thoth?
Yeah,
You know this one?
that's the knowledge, right?
The
All
knowledge, that's
knowledge.
right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All the secrets and stuff in there, as above, as below, the hermeticism and stuff. There's supposed to be some good information in there. But yeah, no, it's all connected, right? It all kind of comes back to the same stuff.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
real interesting stuff.
Yeah เขาพูดถึงทอสไงน้องคิงก็พูดไม่ใช่เหรอ he used to
Yeah,
say
Todd,
Todd
Todd, Todd.
a book of the knowledge, right?
Yeah, it's the book
Yeah.
of the knowledge.
Green
Yeah,
Book,
yeah.
the amulet. You know
Yes,
the
yes.
Talk about the
yeah
green book, yeah.
Yeah, the Emerald Tablet. They call it the Emerald
yeah
Tablet.
the
Emerald
Emerald
Yeah.
tablet.
Mhm.
Yes, that's the one.
Right.
Yeah, it's really interesting there. You know, because you were talking about Elon there going to Egypt. I don't know if that's what happened, but if he had, though, I mean, the Emerald Tablet is like, some people think, like we were talking about aliens or creation or whatever, that you know, if we have done a full circle in technology, so maybe thousands of years ago we had better technology than we had today, but through war, right, nuclear war or whatever, chemical war, you know, biological warfare, we destroyed ourselves, but there was still some technology that was hidden, maybe underground in Egypt, like a
Mhm.
tablet, right? Like, what do you call a cell phone? What do you call, like, you know, you call them tablets, right? And they also say about like a black glass, right? It's a scrying. Have you heard of scrying? SCRY, scrying. It's where people like they read the future and they look at black glass. It's like obsidian, and when you look into the black glass, you can see the
Wow.
future.
Mhm.
Yeah, scrying or
Right.
obsidian, scrying, and then the
Yeah.
black glass of obsidian,
Yeah,
and
it's like what is that? The one they do the prediction. They have the ball crystal,
yeah, crystal ball
right?
like
Crystal.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Similar things, right? So
Uh-huh.
maybe a few thousand years ago, there was, you know, a
Mhm.
tablet, and it was kept, you know, in the Egypt, and then someone found it, but they couldn't get into it. There was like a password on it, right? And
Yeah.
you had to figure out how to get into it. So there's that theory too. But I don't know. The universe is filled with many wonders, and it requires you to ask many questions, right? So if I could circle back to the beginning when I was telling, you know, your viewers, you know, ask lots of questions, right? Always ask questions. Keep your mind open to all the possibilities. Many people are going to come and say, you know, that's crazy, or that's stupid, or, you know, like, that's impossible. But that's that prison, that's that matrix, that's that thought of, you know, stop asking questions, and don't stop asking questions. Even if it sounds out of this world, crazy, insane, stupid, don't let people put these labels on you, and always ask questions, right? A lot of people are scared. If I talk about this, if I talk about that, you know, people are going to say, oh, they're like,
So funny.
you know,
So funny.
right?
You know. Yeah, funny. You know. We the people talk about crazy or bad thing. You know, the good people don't
Yeah,
say that. It
yeah,
listen and have the
yeah,
knowledge to talk. Yeah,
right, right.
and we know
You
Question.
know,
about 13, right? Yeah, it's
yeah,
backward.
it's backwards. It's backwards. You know, back in the day, like, a lot of people that pushed us further, you know, a lot of very smart people, scientists, you know, hundreds of years ago, you would have called a scientist like a witch or a wizard, right? Because they wanted to play with spices and chemicals and fire. but all of this knowledge helped push us. People who were crazy yesterday are genius today, right? Oh, that person is such a genius, right? But you go 100 years ago, they're like, that person was crazy,
Like
right?
Albert Einstein, right?
Right?
Albert
Yeah,
Einstein,
yeah,
they say he
yeah.
crazy, but now
Right.
everybody like
Genius,
respect,
right?
genius.
Yeah.
So you have to keep asking
People
questions.
change
And,
color, the people can
yeah,
switch to
yeah, they switch,
change
right?
color.
Yeah.
The Lisa, the Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So funny. Okay.
So anything else you want to talk today, Mr. Brandon?
Honestly, I think we pretty much touched on enough areas for people to start asking their own questions. There are power in numbers, and each one of them, 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way. We talked about 13 and 369 today, and those are very powerful numbers. And I would suggest that your audience and your viewers to go and do their own research and ask their own questions. And I think we touched on about everything, and I'm very happy with the conversation. I've had a great time here today with you guys, and thank you for having me. And I really just think everybody should continue to keep learning every day, keep asking new questions, and just keep looking for the greater picture. That's all.
Have you ever been to
Thank
Thailand?
you.
I have not, but I do intend to go. I actually have a few friends and followers on Facebook and Instagram from Thailand, so I'm no stranger to people from Thailand. I do plan to go there one day.
Yeah, you want
Where
to
would
go
you-
let us know?
Yeah, where would you suggest?
Oh, many places like Phuket, Pattaya, Chiang Mai,
Phuket?
many.
Chiang
Yeah.
Mai, you can
Okay.
come to Thailand and go Chiang Mai. I believe in Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, for
Come
sure,
here.
for sure, if I come, we
Visit
just spent a little over an hour here together. So if I go anywhere, I'm gonna come visit you for sure.
Yeah, thank
And
you,
the same
man.
and,
Come here.
and same with California. I've never been to California either. If I'm ever
You're
around, I'll
welcome.
send you guys a message.
Yeah, you
thank
want?
you.
Yeah, you come here, so contact me. Okay.
Absolutely, for sure.
And hopefully we can talk more maybe next episode, because today I think everybody get like to know about what you trying to say about the numbers. It's really important,
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, I was not as prepared as I would have liked to have been. Another 13 thing that I had left out that was important to me is today's the 13th.
Yes.
But yesterday was the 12th.
Right.
And that's that was my son's birthday. My son was born on the 12th, but 13 days before Christmas,
Mhm.
right? So being
Yeah.
Christmas is a big deal here. So 13 days before Christmas, I got a present, right? Which was my son. So I was a little busy yesterday, and I had some problems with the camera. I wasn't as prepared as I would have liked to have been. But we can definitely maybe talk about having a future episode or something, right?
Yeah,
And
sure.
some other
Yeah.
areas you'd like to touch on. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in that. I hope your viewers had a good time today, and I hope they learned something new and they decide to ask more questions.
Yes. Basically, like very good to have you here, and appreciate like we talking today. So
Thank you for having me.
no worry. And we're gonna end up the live stream today, and hopefully you have the wonderful season, like Christmas coming.
Absolutely, yeah. The new year is coming. The creation. The 12 months is over. 13th month is a new year for creation.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
So we're going.
Happy New Year.
We're going out of the clock. Happy New Year.
Out of the clock. Yeah.
Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah.
And then so
Yeah.
we're gonna end the stream, and thank you for coming. See you
Yes.
soon. Okay. ขอบคุณ
See you
ค่ะ
soon.
บ๊ายบาย